Hello, my name is Corey Mwamba and I'd like to show you the Musify editor, which is an online editor that uses Musify, an application that I created, and Markdown, which is another very well-known syntax for creating web pages just by typing in text, and to make web pages with music in them. So I'll just talk you through the areas. This is the type here area, the input area where you type in your text, that gets converted, and over here is the preview window, which shows you what it will look like once you've typed over here. Down here you've got a title and composer box, and then here you can pick the license that you want the music to be, your web page to be displayed on my site. There's a whole range, so there's educational, there's public domain, and then there's a series of Creative Commons licenses that are written as sentences, so you can read the one that suits you best and pick it. And there isn't an all rights reserved one here. If you want to do that, then you can save the web page yourself and upload it onto your own site, but that isn't on here. You can also choose, if you wish, to put it on my public list. By default they're not listed on this list, but if you choose to and you want to show your work to the world, then you can. That's entirely your choice, your prerogative. Okay, so to using the editor, you can type in text just in the input window, and it will display in the preview window, as you can see. Because it's Markdown, what happens in the preview window is that it's HTML, so it gets displayed as a web page. You can embolden text by using double asterisks either side. There we go. And you can also italicize text just by using a single asterisk either side of the text. You can also create links. If you wanted to create a bare link, just the address itself, then you'd use a less than symbol one side of the link and then a greater than symbol the other side. You can see that's changed http example.com into a link. But if you want to create a link with text, so contextual link, if you see what I mean, or hypertext, then you would type the text and surround it with square brackets and then type the link next to it in curved brackets, and you can see the word text there has been converted into a link. Not that really go anywhere. That's Estonia, not sure, never mind. Anyway, to create musical text now, we start off with the opening tag of mus in square brackets. Then, as you can see, if anything that's inside mus to its closing tag will be converted to musical symbols. You can see what you get in the preview window. So, for example, D pound or D dollar if you're American, but that's an English pound sign, and an F hash or US pound sign for those of you that don't see that as a hash, and G underscore will become D flat, F sharp, and G diminished. And you can check the crib sheet, which gives you all the codes, and you can see natural, double sharp, line breaks, and so on. Ordered pitch sequences there. Let's just close that and start to type a simple example. So let's start with the D and the English pound sign, or D and a dollar, depending on how you feel, or any currency symbol actually. Close that off, and that gets converted in the preview window to do two D flats. Let's just change that to a sharp by typing the hash. Let's get a natural, type in the question mark. If you wanted to have a double sharp, you type two sharps, two hashes, and that gives you the symbol there. You can also do time signatures. We start that off by opening up two curly braces, then the figure on top, and then an @ symbol, and then the figure at the bottom. Close that off with 2 curly braces the other side, and that gives us the 4/4. You can do slash chords in the same way, but this time with 2 forward slashes, and then the bass note, the pedal note underneath. And so let's just leave that at that. There are many other different symbols we could use, but let's say we're happy with that. We type test piece, and I'm a composer. So as I said, we could choose to put it on the public list, but I'm not going to choose to put it on the public list, and then we publish it. And we can see that we end up with a test piece, and there's the license underneath. This is transcription displayed for educational purposes only, and the text that we typed in, the result. We can share that to Facebook or Twitter, or we can save the page to our own hard drive. You see it's quite small really. You can then choose to upload that to your own server and display it there. It comes with the CSS, the cascading style sheet, linked in as well, so it will display wherever you display it. I said that it wasn't on the public list, and if you go to the public list now, you can see that it isn't actually there, but those that I've typed in so far are including those that are prefixed with DOC, which is supposed to be some form of rudimentary documentation. Right, that's basically it. That's been the Musify editor. If you're interested in finding out more about Musify, then it's at musify.choriumwamba.co.uk. Hope that's been useful. Thanks very much.